relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show, we about to get live, let's go. It's the Danny Brown Show, sit back, relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show, we about to get live, let's go.
Yo, 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 what's up, dog? It's the Danny Brown Show coming to y'all live from Wild Mate Studios here in beautiful Austin, Texas. I got the booth boys with me and my booth girl. How y'all in there doing?
What's
Great,
up,
Danny.
man?
Yeah, I'm feeling great today. I'm a whole vibe.
You hit Mr. Toe Ring.
I know I had a whole bad week. I will say I didn't have the best week. I don't know. It's like brain fog. I was like unmotivated. But I stuck to it and I stayed on my meditations and shit. And yeah, we're one step closer to becoming a full-fledged toe ring bitch. I can't say I like it, but I'm not disappointed in myself. I actually know that this is the way this shit goes. You know what I'm saying? You become a crazy drug addict, alcoholic, you go to rehab, you find some spiritual awakening there. You get out, you stay on your course, and then before you know it, you're doing naked yoga. So
It's a good new direction for you, Danny.
next up, I got my homie Pat McGann in the house. How you doing, brother?
Good, man. Good.
Rapper from
All
the
right.
shot. That's
Thanks,
where you came?
Danny. Thanks for having me.
You just came from Chicago? You came from
did,
Chicago?
yeah, I
Oh
did.
shit. What is it? It's freezing.
It's
Definitely.
cold. Yeah, but it hasn't been too bad.
It really?
We don't get the snow like we used to.
Fucking climate change, man.
I know.
Like even Michigan, it ain't been. Obviously I don't even been there in years, but I remember as a kid, it would be like snow to my knees, and we would play like football in the snow or like
Yes.
just doing shit. Like even I tell people all the time, like motherfuckers in my neighborhood used to own snowmobiles. Like I don't think like people like from the South or the West Coast, they ain't never seen a snowmobile driving up the motherfucking street.
I never had a snowmobile. I had a snow blower.
Oh, a snow
'Cause
blower.
I grew up in the city. We didn't have much space, but we had a ton of snow. We were playing in the street all the time, and now you just don't. My kids are
Football?
not in it as much.
Yeah, football
Yeah,
in
a
the
lot of
street in the
football.
snow. That shit used to be fun.
Build some forts, snow forts.
Man.
Watch some people suffocate. You can get warm in there. I remember building forts when I was a kid, but yeah, you don't get it. And then when we do get snow, it's not there. Like it used to come and then be there for a month. Now it melts pretty quick.
So how long you been doing comedy?
Since about 2010.
2010. How old was you when you?
I'm 48,
How old when you started?
31.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you always knew you wanted to do comedy, and you just got the-
Kinda. I mean, I was like always like a smart ass and always like had it in the back of my mind, but I never could get on stage. I was scared to get on stage. Mm-hmm. You know, I was never like in a play or anything. And
So you meaning like you just literally started at 30, or that's when it started to break at 30?
that's when I started.
Oh
I
shit.
started hitting open mics. Yeah, I was selling packaging, had like a sales gig, but I was always like writing stuff. I love to write, put stuff in a notebook.
Oh, like you was writing jokes back then?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I mean, just ideas, things I thought were funny, and then I didn't know really what to do with it. In Chicago, there's not a lot of writing opportunities, you know, and I wasn't gonna do improv or
Yeah, because it's Second
sketch.
City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still kind of like that's not my vibe.
I like that shit. I don't know. I think I could do that more than get on
Yeah?
stage and do comedy.
I mean, I like to be in the moment and like riff off with the crowd,
Yeah.
but the actual improv scene, it's a little tough for me.
That's kind of crazy because I think that damn, we kind of share that in some sense. Like my music career didn't start taking off till I was 30, but
Really?
I was rapping. I was a kid. Like I knew how to rap when I was like a kid and shit.
And how do you think that like helps you? Starting late.
Starting at 30, I think, to be honest, I think it hurt more than helped.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I would have made it in my 20s, I probably wouldn't be here now.
But maybe
So-
you had like more to talk about, or
I think it hurt in the sense that I was bitter when it finally started to happen.
you're not bitter anymore.
No. I mean, I'm sober now. But I'm saying, I think I was bitter because it took so long to happen, and I felt like everything else I just posted like I was supposed to happen. Like I put the work in.
Yeah.
Like I've been doing this for so long. Like everything else, I wasn't grateful for it. You know. Now when I look back on those days, I'm like, man, I kind of fucked up a lot with not being appreciative of the situation that I was in.
Right.
So I made a lot of mistakes. But now, growing, you learn. Now I'm at that age now where I'm like, I really know how blessed I am to be able to make money off my talent.
Sure.
Yeah. Like I feel like that's like the American dream in some sense,
For me, starting late was like I got life experience at least, and I was in the business world, what it was, or working with people from different ages, different parts of the city, and I got to travel a little bit. So I was like getting life, but what I wish I had done is just gotten that stage experience out of the way. Because I feel like those are like the two things.
That's what everybody tell me. I just need to get my ass up there.
Yeah.
I've tried a few times. I suck. I mean, like, obviously you're going to fucking bomb when you're just starting to do anything. But it's crazy that, to me, I just think that, most people, when they become 30, they just feel like it's already over.
Right.
Kind of. So to start something so new, you know what I'm saying? To be able to fucking like break through and like show motherfuckers, like, it don't matter what age you are. You know what I'm saying? If it's something you want to do, just try that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially if it's eating at you, right?
Yeah.
It's in the back of your mind. You just got to
you was just like a super fan of the shit, like studying?
Not really studying, just like, I mean, everyone I grew up with was funny. Like, I grew up in a...
So you didn't like buy like comedy albums and like study? Like you wasn't like...
A little bit. Like I remember like, I was very aware of stand-up. Like when Delirious came out, I remember like sneaking away with buddies, like, watching... Those were like the monumental stand-ups. Dice Clay then came out, and then Saturday Night Live, which is a big thing for me back in the day. Just so I was like consuming comedy, enjoying it, and definitely aware of it. My parents were fans of Seinfeld like before he had his show.
Oh shit!
So they would talk about him, and they would go to New York City, come back talk about going to comedy clubs, and because I lived in the city, my aunt actually lived right near Zany's, so I would see the comedy clubs. Like I knew about it, but I was like, how do you start?
Yeah, that's the thing for me. Is like, how do you? And I guess you just finding open mics and just getting up there and shit. But I feel like it's probably a lot easier nowadays with like TikTok and all these social media things. I think that's what happens with like. I mean, it's like that with music too, where a lot of these like social media comics blow up and they never really been on stage, and then they try to get on stage and that shit don't work out. 'Cause you gotta have that fucking. You gotta have that fucking stage time, man. That's it with fucking anything. You gotta put that fucking hours in. All right, we'll spin the wheel. Let's see what we got today. Breast pumps. Breast pumps look goofy than a motherfucker, man. Like just a bitch sitting there doing that, man. I'd just rather just let the baby suck the titty, man. Cause for real, I mean, it's just the look of it. You know what I'm saying? You're not a vibe sitting there pumping on your titty and shit. I do think. Were you breastfed?
What the hell? I have no idea, bro. What the?
He sounds like he was.
Cause I know I'm from the hood. I grew up on that welfare formula. That's why my brain ain't all the way together. So I just tried to figure out. I was trying to see what was the statistics. I'm like, I know any got his shit together.
Me?
So if he was breastfed, that means that that means it's right.
I'll ask my mom tonight.
Chad, I know for a fact Chad was breastfed.
What do you mean for a fact? I don't even know for a fact.
Cause you just seem like you got the type of mama that ain't about to buy no formula. She like, we doing this natural. We doing this the way it's supposed to go. Like you was born in the bathtub and everything. Natural.
Ask her.
You saying his mom's a toe ring bitch?
She may have been. I'm not going to say one way or the other.
All right, man. So yeah,
I've
I know.
seen this, man. I mean, I got kids.
Yeah, I know you a father, man.
It's it looks like farm equipment, kind of a little bit, but painful too. I think.
Yeah,
it's hard for women to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Doesn't seem like.
But what happens when? Okay, let's just say she forgot to pump or whatever, and you run out the milk and the baby is going crazy. Oh, I guess you just go natural then, huh?
Yeah.
All right, my bad. That was a dumb question.
Hop right on there.
I mean, I don't like when they be sucking the titty in public though. Like it need to be. I mean, I'm not trying to be like that. It do make me a little uncomfortable sometimes. Like you be at the airport and you be at your gate, then you just chilling. Next thing you know, she whip her titty out and you like, man, you got to be.
It's always a double take, right? Like,
yeah, it got to be some laws on this, man. All right, we're jumping to some of these ex-Dannies.
It's normal though. Now they got pods. They got pods in the airport.
Yeah, I get that.
You can get in the little camper.
But when you just whipping that titty out just anywhere, man, it's just too crazy. Like I'm still a normal dude. Like I had one of my friends. He brought his wife over and they were chilling at the crib and we was barbecuing. We were having a good time. They had the baby. Next thing I know, she just whipped the titty out. I'm like, damn, man. Like,
no
can't
warning.
be doing this. No warning. All right. So we're jumping to some of these ex-Dannies. You can hit me up at Danny at the Danny Brown Show. That's Danny at the Danny Brown Show. First up, we got road work.
Ask Danny.
Hey, Danny, long-time listener, first-time caller. You ain't calling, nigga. I'm at a weird time in my life where I'm working on the road. Since you're a dude that has traveled for work, do you have any advice for a man that's just trying to get some poon. Should I get a girl back home or just try my luck with these road hoes? P.S. This is my favorite podcast. Thanks for doing it every week. Shouts out to Dylan. Man, I'm trying to desexualize my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying not to even be thinking about this. I'm actually going to go on. I've been talking about this with the fellas, and I didn't want to bring it up. I didn't want to bring it up because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stick to it. But I'm actually going to try. No, I'm going to do it. I'm gonna do it.
Celibacy?
No, I'm doing a 30-day media detox. I'm not going to watch
socials.
I'm not going to watch any TV. I'm not going to go on the internet. All I'm going to do is journal, read books, and work out, meditate.
You're starting this when?
March.
Okay.
And I'm not going. Yeah, I'm not doing. Yeah, I'm trying to just get myself off this fucking.
It's like Lent. Times in with Lent.
I'm just getting one step closer to being a toe ring bitch.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's happening. So for the guy that's asking me how to get pussy on the road, I don't know. I've been in a relationship for a long time. I haven't done anything on the road. I be jacking off like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But that's another thing too. I'm trying to get off that.
Well, keep calling it poon. That's the key to success.
Yeah, man. I mean, I've never been one of those dating apps kind of guy. I guess that's what you would do in that situation.
Yeah, I mean, I'm divorced now. I'm dating someone, but I skipped the whole app thing too.
Yeah, I missed out on that too.
It just seems like
I tried it out
that's a
during
rabbit hole.
I tried it out during COVID.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was no good. I mean, you got to be kind of good with that shit when we think about it. I mean, you meet me in real life, it's a whole different situation, bitch. But you tell me to post some pictures and write a bio, I don't know, really.
Yeah, right.
I don't know if I'm gonna really put my best foot forward when trying to holler at you. So, all right.
So what's your advice to this guy? What's the move on the road?
Jack off.
There you go.
Next
All
up,
right,
we got.
Let.
For real, a lot of times, I'm telling you, the idea of it is way better than the actual act. So a lot of times you be thinking all this fantasy shit like, I'm a bitch gonna come through and beat her. Come through, you last 3 minutes. Bitch leave and you be like, that was dumb. I shouldn't even did that. I could have just, you could have just jacked off and made some microwave popcorn. It'd have been a better night. Next up,
Stick
we
it
got
in a breast pump.
Yeah. Super fragilistic. Hey, Danny, I've been dating this girl for almost 2 years and I love her. When she's in a good mood, everything is great. When there's nobody I would rather be around. The problem is she's hardly ever in a good mood, especially lately. She has been so fragile. She's been breaking down, loudly crying a little situation. She's from the other side of the country and came here for school. Most of the friends she's made in town have left and she hasn't made too much an effort to make more friends to hang out with. I feel like it's important to have the homies, and that is a big source of the overwhelm that she feels. Also, her job is stressful and her family isn't in good health. Any advice? I love her so much, but sometimes it's a drag being around her. C note from Louisiana. I would like to tell you, brother, that's what it's like not being gay. If you want to have fun, you got to date a nigga. Welcome to dating women. That's how it works. What you looking for only comes from a nigga. You just want to hang out and play video games, watch the game, chill out. You got to be gay for that.
He's got to read that letter back to himself.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. I love this girl so much, but she sucks. She's a drag. Mm-hmm. Her family's unhealthy.
Welcome to women.
Yeah. He might not be in love.
When you think of businesses skyrocketing in sales, like Drew House and Death Wish Coffee, you naturally think of amazing products, cool brands, and brilliant marketing. But what's often overlooked is the powerful platform behind these businesses, making selling and shopping seamless. For millions of companies, that platform is Shopify. Nobody does selling better than Shopify, home of the #1 checkout of the planet. And a not so secret with Shop Pay that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales going. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling. On the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Drew House and Death Wish Coffee users. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/DannyB, all lowercases. Go to shopify.com/DannyB to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/DannyB. All right, next up we got Swallowed the Pouch. Yo, Danny, I accidentally swallowed a nicotine pouch the other day and kind of got worried about it. This ever happened to you? Should I go to the doctor? Google seems to be all over the place with its answers. Thought you might have better info. Shots out to Mac. Yeah, I definitely fell asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fell asleep with my mouth. The worst, man. You get the fucking hiccups. You swallow one of them.
You swallow one before?
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
Few
What do you
times.
do? You supposed
I
to eat
don't
a
know.
Tide Pod after that?
Shit that motherfucker back out. I don't know. I don't know what happened, to be honest. But I'm all fucked up. Who knows? My body has been through like so many different science experiments. At this point, like anything, it wouldn't even really matter. So I don't know. It didn't get me sick or nothing. I mean, like I say, I think I got the hiccups from it. So that's that. Are you a nicotine pouch guy?
No.
I love them. I can't give them up. I got a citrus ice in my mouth right now. They saved my life. I will say. I don't, but the thing is, they so new, we don't know what this is. What if this is worse than cigarettes? In 5 years now, my fucking jaw is the size of a baseball. I can't eat pussy no more.
So it's like dip in like nicotine.
Yeah, it's a nicotine pouch. Mm-hmm. I used to smoke a pack of Newports a day.
No kidding.
Yeah. During my drink.
Yeah, if it's helping you.
Yeah, so I haven't, and it's crazy too, because every now and then I will, fuck up and smoke a cigarette. And
Yeah.
every time I do, I'll be like, this is horrible. Like,
When will you do that? Because you're not drinking, right?
Last time I smoked, I found the pack of cigarettes in my house. I think my girl had, and I found them. I was sneaking smoking them. But then I just threw them away. I'm just like, this is stupid, and I threw them away. But like if I was to go to Vegas, I'm gonna buy a pack of cigarettes because I'm gonna go hang in a casino and shit and smoke cigarettes. But the thing is about it is like you smoke cigarettes. If you don't smoke, I think you got to play through the pain of cigarettes to be addicted to them. Because if you don't smoke cigarettes, you smoke cigarettes for one night. You wake up, you feel like shit. You're like, I don't want to do that no more. All right, next up we got day one to have fun. Hey, Danny, I recently got back in touch with one of my day one homies' exes, and we've been texting off and on for a little bit. I never really been in a relationship, and I'm almost 20, so I'm just getting desperate. But I was wondering if it's ever okay to date one of my homeboys' exes, seeing as they had a messier breakup. She is a dime, though. I would be able to spit game, but bros before hoes. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, piss on me, beat me. Much love, Rocky. No, that's never a good idea, brother. I'm going to be real with you. That's never a good idea. It's just, I don't know. It's just kind of weird, man. You ever had a situation like that?
I mean, in high school, I dated a
I mean, he
girl
did
that,
say he's
like-
20. That's when that kind of
he's
shit
young.
happened.
That's common, right? You're in the same circles. Like, I mean, you got to talk to your buddy maybe, see what's up,
Yeah.
if he's cool with it.
The thing
But
is,
also find out why they broke up.
yeah, he said it was messy.
Yeah.
So that's not good. But the thing is about it is just that the way I look at it is like, if one of my, like, I used to see me with her all the time. So you was thinking like that the whole time, So it's like, you weird, homie, Ain't nothing wrong with being attracted to somebody else's girl, but acting on it, what's more important, our friendship or some pussy,
Right. Yeah,
So-
if they're good friends, you
And
got to
it's
talk
too
to him
many-
about it.
It's too much. It's too many women around the world. Like for you to be doubling back, messing with one of your homies' girls. But my whole thing is, if I mess with a girl and somebody, it's like I stopped fucking with the bitch for a reason, my nigga. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's something like that's weird. So yeah, I don't fuck with that shit.
Yeah, that's probably good advice.
It's just this shit is all crazy right now, man. That whole, I don't know, the era. Like I came up in, like you can be a player. You can like date multiple women and like be like. I feel like nowadays that shit is not like that. It's not like you better off just having one girl right now, man. Like this shit is too crazy. Like social media and all that shit. Like you can't.
I think it's making it hard for people to date one person, from what I see. Like
it's-
younger people too. It doesn't sound like they're having as many
Yeah,
relationships.
No, because there's too many options.
Yeah.
You got to think when we was in school, you ain't had no phone and nothing like that. You liked what was in your neighborhood. That's all you can do. You like what you see. I couldn't go on my phone and see some bitch from Czechoslovakia and like her pictures and hop in her DMs and translate the message. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do no shit like motherfuckers be having long distance relationships. I remember when that shit first came out, like instant messenger and shit, and like meeting girls online and shit. And they be like, motherfuckers thought I was weird. Like, what the fuck kind of shit you on? And now that's probably how like everybody meet in some sense. It's probably more weird to walk up on a girl and be like, yo, what's her name? And
I know, but I imagine if you can actually do that, if you can handle that, if you have that game down, that comes across much more than some DM or.
how can you do it nowadays without being creepy?
I mean, I don't.
I don't got no game. I literally don't got no game.
Come on.
No, my game is just honesty.
Yeah.
I swear.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's what you do. You just approach and just.
I just literally, sometimes I might jump the gun.
Yeah.
And, you know, you might just say a little too much, but I'd rather just put it all out in the open, you know? I've definitely got myself in a lot of trouble like that, though. All right, we'll hop into some of these weird web videos.
That's some weird shit from the web.
You guys both come from cold places.
Yeah, shots out the Midwest. Nigga, is that a piece of doo-doo?
It's gotta be, right?
That's doo-doo?
That's Doodoo.
Oh, man, who dropped that motherfucker, man? That nigga got some, that nigga got the fiber. That nigga been eating his fiber, man.
That's human.
That's one of those good days. If I wake up in the morning and do one of those, it's a good day. You be like, yeah, I'm healthy.
Do they show like who's handling it? Just a video of somebody
They do not. They just pick up a
This
turd
nigga
and
need to
post
go.
it.
This should be a
spinning around?
this should be a felony, man. Spinning doo-doo to Skrillex, man. Come on, dog. This is how school shooters are made, man. You know, like we've talked about the Glock Dookie. You know about the Glock Dookie?
No.
Yeah, we
This
talked about
is
it.
a Chicago thing too. Okay, the Glock Dookie. These guys in Cook County Jail. They I mean, they have different ways of doing violent things. Look, we talked about the Glock. So yeah, they take a water bottle and they fill it up with shit, piss, snot, semen, anything that you can pull out your body. You put the top back on it and you poke holes in the top and they just squirt it at each other. That's the way they fight.
In prison?
Yeah. In
Oh,
prison.
really?
When you
Yeah.
Google it, Danny, you're like one of the first things that come
I
up.
know, like learn about Glock Dookies. So yeah, they have these videos. You can go on YouTube and watch videos of motherfuckers shooting each other with Glock Dookies. It's amazing. So yeah, all these guys are Chicago rappers that's talking about it. That's how we heard about this shit. So yeah, shouts out to Chicago. Yo,
Hey,
home.
man, yeah, we're still coming up with stuff.
Niggas is shooting each other with Glock Dookies, man. Do you know? But they saying that shit was like, oh yeah, this just an interview about it. This ain't no video. But yeah, do you know how like, dog? I'd rather you shoot me with a real gun than a Glock Dookie, man.
Right? Yeah, this is.
Taking a Glock Dookie to the face, bro. All right, we done. All right, let's see the We can see the next video, man.
Man, as if jail is not rough enough. Then you got somebody, I said, if it's not rough enough in prison,
Man.
then you got a Glock Dookie.
Yeah, I always watch those. You know, you be watching those jail shows and shit. I always watch those shits, and it's that shit. It's nothing like what they showing on TV. That's like TV shit, man. Like real jail, man. No, man, that's nothing like that, man. We got the next video. What's going on the screen? Oh shit. See, this is why I have to desexualize my brain. This is the type of shit I'm just talking about. It's no way I'm supposed to have these thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that's why I got to go on this media break. I have to desexualize my brain, man.
This is sexualizing. This turns you on. This is good.
She ain't got
do
no
need to take a
arms.
break.
You don't picture nothing when you see that, bro?
I'm saying she ain't got no arms.
I know. I was asking him.
I see this, and it's like this is what we compete against now in
Do you know
entertainment.
do you know how my brain works? Let me tell you how fucked up this brain works. She ain't got no arms. She got the septum piercing and some dyed hair with tattoos. So we know she like the brothers. I would like to think, without having any hands, she ain't never really had to stroke. So the throat is all action. I believe this is a throat goat. And just with the built stature, you know, the plumpness. Her jaws. I'm going too far. All right.
Who does the research on these videos? Are these trending, or this is just
My boy Chad
it's a-
algorithm.
it's a-
Yeah,
producer's
working
attention?
here, my algorithm is kind of fucked, so they just pop up. This is
All
what
right,
I see
man.
on Instagram.
Let's just get down to the bottom of it. Would you hit?
What?
Would you hit?
What I hit?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
If I was a single man.
What does he mean?
If I was a single man.
Oh, would I hit?
I'm hitting.
No.
I'm hitting for the story.
Yep.
I got to tell niggas I hit a bitch with no arms before. Like, you ain't never did that?
You could just say it. You could just make it up.
No, you
You
can't
gotta
lie on your dick.
experience
That's
it.
like man code. You can't lie on your dick. It has to be real. I'm hitting.
I'm hitting 100.
I don't want to be mean, but I don't think I would. No.
That's very mean.
And I'm hitting and I'm walking around in public with it. I'll be at the bar with the bitch getting drinks and everything, putting the cup to her mouth like, hug. I wouldn't even be ashamed about it.
I can't follow you on that.
I wouldn't even be sneaking around. I would be out and open about it. I'm confident in myself. He'd be like, Danny run around with a little bitch with no arms. She on my lap while I'm driving and shit. All right.
All right. Well, what about this for the story then?
She little. Oh.
Oh boy.
See, it ain't work for that one.
This is you see, like, there's something about Mary.
Mm-hmm.
This reminds me of that character.
Oh yeah,
That woman.
yeah. Yeah,
Working
see,
off the rent.
Only thing about this, cause she just looked too thirsty. Like it's just too nasty. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just too nasty. She too thirsty.
Yeah,
I
look
wonder-
at that research. Look at this. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
I already know the type of niggas she get. She be getting messages from the niggas that be looking at bitches in the library and shit. She getting messages from Facebook from homeless niggas in the library. Yeah, disgusting. Next video. See, I do have some type of filter where my brain be like, nah, nigga, that's too far. This too far. Because I've sold crack. So that would take me back to my crack selling days.
So what does she have there? What is that's a big straw or like a?
I thought it was a broom.
It looked like a mega pixie stick.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
No, that bitch, that's what she sniff with. And she doing bumps with that motherfucker. But yeah, I believe this is, she do drugs. I think I would sell her drugs.
And yeah.
Oh man.
No,
hold
no,
on,
no, no, no.
What was going on? Yeah.
He's just showing off, you know?
Yeah, he could be getting fisted and shit.
He's got something in there.
What if he pulled out a monster though?
What if he pulled out a
Cuz you pull out a
Glock
monster.
dookie?
Oh, the Glock dookie. Oh man. The Glock.
So like, where is this going? This is it? It ends right
I
there?
mean, when I think about it, the video before and like these two motherfuckers we could pull a love connection off.
right?
You know?
Yeah.
I think we should kind of like try to make this happen. Like let's find these two motherfuckers, just get them together.
They like to shoot from the same angle.
But that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. This media, I need to get away from this shit, man. Like I'm tired. Like when you got old niggas like this doing shit like this, like I don't want to become this. I know me I'm turning 44 years old this year. I know I'm old as hell. I know I'm unk status now. You know, and I'm accepting it. I don't want to be young no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not tripping. I don't even like none of this. Like I know I'm old now.
When does that lock in? Because I feel that too. I don't even want to be.
Yeah, I
Not
think
that I want to be old either.
I
Like,
will say, for me, I think like soon as I turned 40, it
Yeah.
was just like you just start because I was like I can't keep doing the same because I was still drinking and getting fucked up and doing all that shit then, and I was just like dog, and I was just like looking outside of yourself like. If I knew another 40-year-old man that's doing this, I would be like, you a fucking loser. Like the only reason I'm being able to get away with all the shit that I'm doing is because I'm an entertainer. Like I'm making, my job is, I'm making money off my talent. If I had to
Right.
actually go out there and do some fucking labor, I would be fucking homeless right now.
well, think about what we're doing right now. We're still kind of losers.
Yeah, you're right.
Just watching this shit.
Yeah, you kind of got something there. All right, next
But
video.
we're happy.
Yeah.
It's just knowing who you are, right? I think you get to a certain age, you're just like, man, yeah, you're comfortable with yourself.
That is deep.
I thought I was trying to just piggyback what you were saying.
I think, man, I don't know. I've like I said, I've this week for me, it was really hard. for no reason. Like, have you ever just had one of those weeks where you was like, I don't know, I was like unmotivated, like I had like brain fog.
Dude, when
like,
you said that up top about brain fog, I think I've heard about 4 people say that this week. And I don't even know if it's all just physically, literally physically, some, mentally.
Do you think, oh shit, so
everything going on?
My toe ring spidey senses is kicking in, huh? So it's like some cosmic shift going on in the world right now.
Feels like it.
Where everybody is just like experiencing these things. Yeah. Like no bullshit. Like something is happening. Like, I mean, not in the sense of like, whatever you wanted to do like this year, like kind of shit. Like you can have plans, but I feel like shit gonna shift this way and gonna push you in the direction you're supposed to be going.
Right.
Like, so me, I'm not trying to think too hard about like goals and shit, like what I want to do with this year, more so than spiritually, or like usually I always have goals, like I want to make this amount of money, or I want to buy this, or I want to, like this year it ain't been like that. My whole thought process been like, I want to work on me. I got to get better healthy, like physically working out, been going to the gym and shit, and eating better, and just like meditating and like reading books and shit. Like I'm going on this fucking media cleanse. Like how is that shit even finding me or making me even think about shit like that? It's this cosmic shift or something, man.
Yeah, it's healthy though. Have some introspection. But I think it's funny that not everyone, but a lot of people are like working on themselves now, right? Mm-hmm. Everyone's kind of looking inward. Yeah. But like collectively, we're falling apart.
And also, I mean, maybe just so much like crazy shit has been going on in like the past 6 months. Just like, if you just like get caught up into like this whole world of politics and shit, and it's just like, that shit is just like stressful, man. I'm seeing people like just doom scrolling and just getting lost into that shit of shit you can't even control and that don't even matter in your life, You
get addicted to that, like you saying, like looking at the feed and just getting pissed off about it, disappointed.
Just finding a way to have some negative shit to be upset about.
Right.
And I'm not on that right now. All right, get this nigga off the screen.
Get off the rage.
All right, well, speaking of like toe ring and spiritual stuff.
This you, Danny?
This is Danny every weekend now.
Oh, I see what's going on. Oh, she about to make that motherfucker squirt. That's that cosmic squirt. Yeah, that's that cosmic squirt. Hey, I'll try it. It don't hurt to try.
Yeah, what's the context here? It's like not an exorcism.
Yeah, this is the toe ring bitch shit. I'm down with
Tantra?
it. Yeah, I want to pull up.
That's what the post said.
I want to pull up. Yeah, my TikTok algorithm is all fucked up now. Other day I got a video about semen retention. This motherfucker talking about you can fuck and it's a way, instead of busting your nut, you can push your nut back inside you into your spine. And it gives you like enlightenment in your chakras and shit and put you on God level. I think I'm gonna start trying to try that out. So yeah, you could fuck and shit. You just don't bust. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn. It's some practice. So, all right.
Did you finish? Yeah, it's in my spine. No kidding. Oh, limited scientific evidence to support these claims. That doesn't matter anymore, though.
I know.
Doesn't it come out in your sleep?
Yeah, they say.
They say that?
Yeah, that's cool though. I wish I could bust a nut every time I sleep.
Right.
That would be great. All right, that's enough. I will say, man, I've been researching like for like meditation groups and shit, because I do feel like in order for me to continue on this journey of becoming full-fledged toe ring bitch, I have to have some toe ring homies to keep me on this journey. I've been trying to convert any ain't ready for the toe ring journey. So
trying to bring me on the toe ring journey.
I mean, I'm halfway there.
That's great.
So you want to do like group meditation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it in rehab, but I actually been getting into like it's a certain type of like yoga meditation shit, and I actually just Googled about it and actually found that they had one of those temples here. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna check it out, and I talked to my girl about it, and she was like, no, that's like some cult shit. And then I was like, I started thinking about that shit. I was like, damn, I kind of do want to be in a cult though. Cause like they always seemed cool and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
See, that's why I ain't joining that gym, nigga.
Dude, a minute ago you're like, I don't have any goals.
I just want to
Now
be.
you're like, I want to be in a cult.
I just want to be a part of something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I hear you.
So I was like, I'm gonna check it out. So, but I just been taking my time with it. I want to,
Baby steps, man.
I'm gonna finish the book first. It's a big ass, and I actually been trying to listen to the audio book, but then they got it. This is some fucking Indian. I don't know, nigga sound like Apu.
The closest I get to this is like I've been stretching.
Stretching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stretch every
You
morning.
get a roller.
Mm-hmm.
You stretch with
foam
a roller.
Yeah, that shit feels amazing.
That's like the closest I get, I guess.
I had real bad lower back pain.
Same, dude.
Yeah, I think that's what
Yes.
happened when we get old, huh?
Yeah.
Mine's came from playing NBA 2K.
You should just say basketball.
Yeah, no, I'm the only person I know got injured from playing video games. I had sciatica real bad, but so yeah, just sitting in computer chairs and playing video games for hours and shit. So I had a real bad lower. That's what started me starting to be like, yo, I need to start working out, because I would wake up every morning and at least the first 2 hours of the day I couldn't even stand up straight, and it would be like and it came to with like drinking, just being you get that big gut.
Sure.
So then I had a crazy interior pelvic tilt, so I got booty do.
Yep.
My stomach poke out more than my booty do. So now I'm just walking around looking like a penguin. And I'm always been a fairly slim guy. And I love clothes. I've fashion motherfucker. I buy shit. And I seen a quote Rick Owens said, and he was like, it don't matter what you wear if you look like shit under it. And I'm like, what the fuck? I've been buying Rick Owens for years. And this motherfucker don't even want me wearing his clothes. I got the lean gut, you know what I'm saying? All type of shit. So I'm like, fuck, I want to be in shape this year. I've never been in shape. So I'm like, I'm getting my ass in shape this year. Fuck that. So I'm actually, since I started, I was 175. I weighed in today. I was 153.
Look at that. That's great.
I know, right?
And you're tall, though. How tall are you?
6'1".
6'1", 153? Mm-hmm. Oh, my gosh.
I'm getting down to 145.
That's your goal?
Yeah. Ribs and dick. That's all I'm going to be. Walking in, ribs and dick on a bitch.
Danny, is this where you want to take this journey to?
Oh, man. Speaking of.
He can suck his own dick.
This nigga likes to God.
See, I couldn't be like that. See, God knows who to give these powers to. If I could suck my own dick, I wouldn't be here right now. All right. You got some shit you want to plug?
While you suck your own dick, I can plug some stuff. You don't mind? Yeah, take a minute, Danny. I'm going to be at the... No, I'm bouncing all over. I'm actually here tonight in Austin at the State Theater.
Dope.
And then I got some stuff coming up. Where am I going? I'm going to be in Milwaukee coming up. I'm going to Vancouver next weekend. Just it's all on my website.
Fire. All right.
Should I name the website?
Yeah.
PatMcGannComedy.com. There you go.
All right. We're spinning the wheel one more time. Get up out this motherfucker. Yeah, man. I've fucking this whole. You know what? I think shit ain't been right since that Luka Doncic trade.
Yeah, right?
I feel like the whole world, I don't know, man. Something's going on with that shit, man. That shit wasn't supposed to happen. Bum guns? I thought bum gums. What is this?
Guns. They're attachments for your toilet. It's kind of like a bidet, but it's like a handheld thing that you.
I thought this meant like
nice.
I thought this meant like crackhead prostitutes that could take their teeth out. I told y'all I did that before, didn't I? It was amazing. All right, we out of here, man.
This is the...
What is bum gum?
See, I've always wanted a bidet. This I could get behind. This
Oh.
is like at your sink where you pull the thing out.
This is to clean the toilet or your ass?
Your ass.
Clean your ass.
What the fuck?
That looks like too powerful of a stream. That like
That looks messy.
that shit gonna blow your asshole off.
That look too messy. Like shit would go everywhere.
Yeah, spraying shit on the wall.
Yeah, why not just a bidet?
Yeah.
Maybe this
Yeah,
is
you just
Oh, I
make it
see
more
how you doing it.
complicated.
You just lean up a little bit and just squirt your ass. Nah. I like the bidet because I don't got to aim nothing.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not
Like sitting there trying to find the booty hole.
Yeah.
With an object in my hand, it's already going too far.
Well, then you gotta aim it a little bit with your butt.
I mean, you doing too much. You got to back it up now.
It looks effective.
I ain't backing it up on the. And then man, what if that shit feel too good? Now you just going in the bathroom hitting the gun for no reason. Just back there, just being You just every time you go in the bathroom, hear that motherfucker spraying. All right, man. We about to get up out this motherfucker, man. Thank you, motherfuckers, coming. Thank you so much, man. It was great to have a fucking conversation with you, Mr. Pat McGann, man. Hold up, man. I want to ask you one question though. What's up with these bulls, man?
Oh man, just disarray. It's been this way, man. Yeah, the other thing about it right now is you can't even watch them on TV. They're having like an issue with the local cable.
Yeah, it's been like that with everything.
Yeah,
everybody.
Pain in the ass, man.
Because this whole shit is YouTube TV or fucking Max and all that. I've been watching games on Max. Why am I watching games on HBO?
Dude, we're still riding. We are still riding. I mean, thank God The Last Dance came out. That gave us something to watch. Like that is honestly like my kids have that memorized now. That's like they're
I watch
come
that
fly
shit
with me.
Anytime it's on, I watch it.
Same.
I mean, it's very motivating.
It's like a coping mechanism to me. That's like something I'd watch to chill out.
Because especially you remember that time. And that was great to be fucking, I'm a Piston fan. So.
Dude.
All right, we ain't going to go there, man.
I know, that's a lot to talk about. But without that rivalry, and you guys had your day.
Yeah, bad boys.
It was amazing.
Back to back.
And if the Bulls didn't go through that, they wouldn't become who they became.
That's a good way to look at it.
That's what I love. The old NBA, the rivalries and the
crazy shit, I would say the crazy shit to me about it was that, yes, it was the rivalry there, but Isaiah Thomas was from Chicago. So was that not like a weird thing?
I've said this before, like, we love people from Chicago. Chicago, no one loves people from their town more than Chicago. I think that's a vibe. Isaiah Thomas is the exception to that. Like nobody in Chicago likes him. Oh, really? They can't stand him.
Damn.
And it started first when you went to Indiana, because at that time DePaul was a great program. Illinois was decent, and he went to Indiana.
Yeah, Indiana.
So then
that started
hooks up
weird.
with Detroit, but he never got back in the graces of Chicago. But Rodman did.
Yeah.
Right? He was a big piece of the second.
I feel like it made up for it. I feel like the karma in that was y'all getting Derrick Rose.
Right?
Yeah. That was the karma. Real Chicagoan. And he's just like when I think of Bulls now, obviously Michael Jordan, but Derrick Rose is second to me.
No doubt. And just brutal that he got hurt the way he did, because those teams were fun. That was the closest that franchise came to being back.
And then it was the karma of the same way y'all had Jordan. It was LeBron time.
I know. And he came back to the East. He came back to the East right at that time, right?
Yep. That was the karma of
terrible.
it. That Joakim Noah LeBron rivalry, that was some great games, man.
Oh yeah, and even like before when they were with Miami too, it was like twice, Miami and Cleveland.
Yeah. All right, we love y'all motherfuckers. We out. Thank you again. Thank you,
Danny.
It was great, man. All right, love y'all motherfuckers. See y'all same time, same channel. Next time y'all see me, I'll be on my media break, so I won't know what the fuck is going on in the world, but it'll be dope. Love y'all motherfuckers. Peace.